Owning rental properties can be an incredible way to build wealth and create long-term financial security, but it is also important that you understand what it truly entails before you jump in and you take on the obligation and the time commitment that it takes to own rental properties. And in this video today, we'll cover the essential things to know about owning rental properties so you can make informed decisions so you can set yourself up for success as well. At one time or another, we all get the thought of where to invest our money so we can plan on retiring someday. Now, whether it's investing in the stock market or real estate or both, the end goal is to be able to do things on your own time without worrying about how you're going to afford your lifestyle that you want to have. Now, today in this video, I'm going to cover some real basic tips on owning rental properties so that you can be more informed to make your decisions before you jump into these as well. And I'll be covering the efforts rental properties require, the passive income, the initial costs, and building a team of professionals. Now, I want to share my experiences so you too can understand these basic things about owning rental properties and make you a successful real estate investor too. Also, please share this with anyone that might benefit from this. Now get a pen and a paper out and let's get started. First off, rental properties require a bunch of effort. Yes, while rental properties can eventually provide that steady income, they are far from easy money.
It's easy money.
Being a landlord requires a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of dedication. You'll need to handle tasks like addressing tenant complaints, maybe noisy neighbors, maybe the neighbors are calling you, broken appliances. You'll also have to manage those properties and the maintenance issues such as a leaky roof or even plumbing problems. You may even get a call about water in the basement and even small items that maybe you as a homeowner could deal with, but renters, you just have to understand many cannot deal with even the smallest problem. You'll also have to prepare that property in between tenants so you can get it ready to re-rent, or maybe you're going to fix it up so you can improve your rents, which can involve cleaning the property, doing those repairs and renovations like fixing drywall, painting the walls, installing new flooring, or maybe you're going to update a bathroom. Either way, this level of involvement means you'll need to be hands-on, or if you're not and unable to do a lot of these things, you're going to have to hire professionals to assist you, which will cut into your profits even more. And just remember, rental properties are a business, and it's not, and I stress not, a get-rich-quick method either. And if you have that type of mindset, I suggest you look elsewhere to invest your money. Now, the next thing, passive income takes time. I don't care what anybody says, it takes time. And yes, rental properties can generate passive income, but it's not instant and it's never entirely a hands-off thing. And here's why. You have tenant screenings. You'll need to thoroughly vet potential tenants. You have to do background checks, employment verification, look at credit reports. You're also going to have that regular maintenance. Properties need to be upkept all the time. You may have to replace a furnace filter, fix plumbing leaks, and ignoring all these types of little things can lead to larger problems and bigger expenses later. Now, you'll also want to consider having financial reserves, and I can't stress this enough. It is always essential to set aside money for all those unexpected repairs. Now, a general rule of thumb that I usually like to keep 10 to 15,000 in reserves just for emergencies before I even consider touching any of that money, but everybody's going to have their own threshold, obviously. And for the passive income from rental properties, again, it's achievable, but it requires good preparation, good patience, and an active involvement to get there. So just keep all that in mind. Now, the next thing, the initial cost of buying rental properties are very high. Owning rental properties requires a significant upfront investment. Now, if you're financing, you're going to need to expect to put 20-30% down for a mortgage. And beyond that, there are additional costs as well. You're going to have property improvements, as you may need to update update or renovate the property just to attract tenants and also justify the rents that you're asking. And the other thing a lot of people fail to put into their numbers, the taxes and the insurance, as these are always ongoing expenses that can add up. So always factor those into your budget as well. Also, you're going to have vacancies. There'll be times when that property is unoccupied, meaning no rental income, while all those expenses just continue to come up. And don't expect immediate profits right off the bat. Instead, view this rental property as a long-term investment. Always. Now, the next thing, build a good team of professionals. And I can't stress this one enough. A successful property owner often involves having a bunch of good professionals around them who can guide you, and they'll make your life so much easier. For instance, property managers, if you don't like managing tenants and maintenance is overwhelming, then you may need to hire a property manager to handle all these tasks. But just remember, they also have a fee to themselves, so you need to account for that. And don't just think that you're going to hire somebody just to only manage your properties. Always factor in or call around and get what somebody is going to charge you to manage those properties. The next thing, a good accountant. Yeah, they'll help you navigate all those tax deductions, the depreciation, and also whether you should structure your properties under an LLC or a trust, which also brings me into an attorney. And you will need a good attorney too for all those legal matters, like reviewing your leases, maybe putting a lease together for you. And unfortunately, if you ever have to deal with an eviction, having a trusted attorney is very critical, especially in today's world. So just keep that in mind as well. Now, the next thing, a good lender is another good professional to have, and you want one that is knowledgeable and they can find you the best financing options for those investment properties, obviously if you're getting a loan. And the other professional that you're going to need on your side is a good real estate agent that is experienced with investment properties. Also, if you need a good real estate agent out in your area, my contact link is down below. I have a lot of good professionals that understand these types of properties, and I'd love to connect you with one because let's face it, you need a good agent that understands these properties to help you find the right deals, to help you analyze the area and what rents you can get, and also maybe what kinds of improvements you need to make, especially if you don't understand the area that you're looking at investing in. Now, the next professional that's a good one on your team, and I think one of the most important ones, good contractors. Yes, you're going to want good, reliable contractors, as they are very essential to help you with all those repairs or renovations that you need to do to that property. And you want to always be building a network of good, dependable, I stress dependable, contractors on your team, as they're going to save you a lot of time, a lot of headache, and a lot of money in the long run, even if you have to pay these guys a little more than you feel like you want to. So just remember that one. Now, the next one, rental properties, they're not for everyone. No, not everyone can be a landlord. It requires patience, because there's going to be problems that are going to arise. You're going to have late rent payments, possibly, to some unexpected repairs. You also have to have a business mindset, treat those properties just like a business, and have clear goals and strategies with those properties. And you have to have the adaptability, as every property and every tenant is different. So you'll need to be flexible, and you're also going to be willing to learn on the fly. And if you're not ready for these responsibilities, you're going to end up getting yourself frustrated or overwhelmed. But however, if you get the right education and support system, anyone can learn to do this and be successful. Now, owning rental properties can be incredibly rewarding, but it's not as simple as it might seem. To be successful, you need to focus on putting in the effort to manage your properties. You need to understand that passive income takes time and preparation. You need to be ready for significant significant upfront and ongoing costs, and you also need to always be building a strong team of professionals to support you along the way. You also need to develop a business mindset and stay patient. And with the right approach, rental properties can become a powerful tool for your wealth building and financial freedom down the road. Anyway, I hope you found this video informational. Again, please share it with anybody you think could benefit from it. Also, if you have any questions about investing in real estate, or maybe you need a referral out in your area, my contact links down below. Also, give me some comments, whether good or bad, as it's going to help everybody out there understand the importance of investing in rental properties. And thanks again for watching this video, and we will see you next time.